All right, good evening. August 13th, 2021. I'm going to keep this one very brief. As you can see behind me, it's been a rough week. We lost one of our sisters, Piola French. She was murdered last Saturday night, working in the 8th District for the CST team. Ella's services will be Wednesday and Thursday, I'm told, even though the formal announcement hasn't been out yet, at St. Rita High School on the southwest side. There was another officer that was catastrophically injured and another one that was drastically affected by the actions that occurred, that he had to take that night and the events of that night. We need to keep both of those officers into our thoughts and prayers. If you know Carlos or Josh, please reach out to them or their family and let them know you're thinking about them. There's a lot of support, but there's never enough in these situations. We're certainly going to stand with Ella's mom today, tomorrow, and forever now. She sadly became a member of the Gold Star families. But specific to the events following Ella's passing and department members' actions, they've been widely publicized and discussions have been going nonstop since. I can tell you, after tonight, I'm not going to address it again until after Ella is laid to rest, and I'm asking every other member to let it go for now and hit the pause button. There's going to be a lot of time to address it in the future, days and weeks ahead, and it certainly will be. I'm not going to let it go. It was inexcusable. Some of the things that were done and how they were done, it just is not the way it's supposed to be. That being said, I'm going to move on here. A little happy news, I guess, in the light of a tragedy. We did count the ballots today for the contract ratification. The membership voted just under 80% to say yes to the contract proposal that we tendered to them. It will now move, the city council has, or I should say the city's team has been notified. The mayor has been notified. It will be sent to city council committee for a hearing and then on to the full city council for a ratification vote from there, as we stated. I'll let you know as that goes, when it goes to the workforce committee and when it comes out of the workforce committee, so we know we're on schedule to follow that up. It's kind of a, a somber note to a celebration with everything that's going on, but as police officers, we know even in light of major tragedies, we have to carry on. Hopefully the contract looks like it's getting settled, at least the majority portion of it, and that will kind of distract people and bring a little sunshine in this storm cloud that's over us right now. I will say there will be a FOP national conference in Indianapolis as scheduled, starting on Monday. I will be running for national FOP president at that conference. It's going to be very different than any other FOP national conference for that matter. I will be back for the wake on Wednesday, and I will be here Thursday for the funeral. Anybody that's going down to Indianapolis or was planning on going down on the buses on Thursday, the bus trip down for voting has been canceled. Well, there will be a provision to vote for anybody that is down there for the few days of the conference, but again, in-person voting on that day, there will be no buses. We will keep the buses reserved that we had going down to Indianapolis and use them for the funeral. Anybody looking to not drive down to the south side and pack in, it's going to be extremely crowded. We'll have a designated location where you can park your car, and we'll have the buses going down to the south side for the funeral on Thursday. I will keep you all updated on that information, the wheres and whens, as we go along here on Sunday or Monday when we get a little better clarity from the department. With that being said, watch your back, watch your partner's back, hug your wife, your kid, your husband, your mother, your father, whoever it is you have at home a little tighter. The events of the last week remind us all, life is fleeting. It could be over in a minute or a second sometimes, and we need to cherish what we have, cherish who we have, and kind of live in each moment as often as we can. Thank you and have a safe weekend.